Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. Welcome back to Let Us Play. I'm your host, Father Evan. It's good to be with y'all today. Good to see you, Bad Rocks. Good to see you, Brayherd. Good to see you, Chizo. Good to see you, Love. Good to see you, Katie. Good to see you, K-Max. And Bad Roxy, congratulations. You've won the crown of Firstendom. The crown of Pokemon cards. Scalpers will probably be trying to get it from you at any moment to sell on eBay. But anyway, it's good to be back with y'all. Sorry about Friday. I just bad headache and exhaustion. Fun combo. Needed the rest. And Chizo, congrats on the 20 stream streak. You made it well past 15. And Love, I'm mildly terrified that you have 8 candy spins available. That's a little terrifying. But yes, tomorrow will be the last day to do candy spins until after Lent, because it's going away because it's Lent. Also during Lent, I wanted to do something. Oh, hi. I'm sorry, Kit. I thought I had said hi to you. My apologies. What was I going to say? So during Lent, I wanted to do something kind of intentionally spiritual and faith sharing-ish on stream. So I got this out. Documents of the Second Vatican Council. I thought we might read parts of Lumen Gentium. Ish. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to do true faith sharing through one person on camera and everyone else. But anyway, I thought we could go through Lumen Gentium. It's a really important document. It's the Constitution on sort of the church's self-understanding. So I thought I might read a few paragraphs of that. We're not going to get through the whole thing because I don't stream every day of the 40 days. But I think it's worthwhile. So we're gonna work on that. But I'll start Wednesday. I think I will still stream on Ash Wednesday. I have the 6:30 mass. I have no idea when the 600 bonus stream is going to happen now because I'm gone this weekend. I'm going to LA Congress. So yeah, so maybe the following weekend we'll figure. Yeah, soon TM. It will happen, I promise. But anyway, let's dive into some more Pokemon. Gratuitous educational content. Indeed, it will be because it's free. Okay, so I worked on a deck that I think might work. So we still obviously have our Ivysaur. We have one Venusaur. I'd like another. That would be nice, but oh well. I took out the Nidoking line and instead replaced it with Executor because Executor has big explosion. You want a beer fest? I think you should talk to Flukes about that. Anyway, you flip a coin equal to the number of energy attached to this, and it does 20 damage for each heads. So you just put a bunch of energy on it and hope for the best. I also... Our secondary is Psychic. Yeah. Now, here's the tricky thing. The first Elite Four member, it's a fire deck. It's me, Dr. Mason. Have you collected many cards? I have some information about Ken's deck. He is the master of the Fire Club. Yeah, we already beat him. His deck consists of Fire Pokemon and colorless Pokemon. Pit water Pokemon against a Fire Pokemon and a Fighting Pokemon against the colorless Pokemon. Study the decks from the water and fighting middle deck machines. Here's a gift for you. Vileplume. That's nice. Did you try building your own deck this time? I'll give you tips on the types and number of cards you should include in your deck. You have 3 of a basic Pokemon card. You'll want 2 of its stage 1 and 1 of its stage 2. If you follow this rule, your deck will be balanced. You should have about 14 basic Pokemon, anywhere between 20 and 26 energy cards in your deck. We have 19. The types of energy cards will depend on the type of Pokemon you have in your deck. Yeah, we understand. We're here for the booster packs. We know what we're about. Ooh, that's actually huge. I could use another execute. Looks at modern deck with 6 to 9. Yeah, seriously. Ooh, super energy removal is actually kind of nice. I'm not even going to read this last one. Another Kangaskhan. Okay. We could use that if we want to go down that rabbit hole. Boy, how the times have changed. They have indeed. Only those who have won all 8 Master Medals may enter the Grand Hall. You have won all 8 Master Medals. Enter the Grand Hall. Thank you, Door. Possessor of all 8 medals, enter the dueling stage. However, you'll be unable to turn back. Enter the dueling stage? Yeah, sure. In that case, enter the dueling stage. Welcome to the Pokemon Dome. I'm Rod, leader of the Grandmasters, and this is Grandmaster Courtney, the Fire Queen. Grandmaster of Lightning, Thunder Steve. Grandmaster of Ice, Gentlemanly Jack. I want to be known as Thunder Steve or, well, really, Thunder Father Evan. We are the 4 Grandmasters who guard the legendary Pokemon cards. If you can defeat all of us, then you will have earned the right to inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. Freven, take your place at the table. Your first opponent shall be Courtney. I, Courtney, the Fire Queen, shall be your first opponent. We shall see if you can take the heat. 6 prize match. Let's go to it. She's Southern, I guess. Yeah, this is probably our biggest problem because we're like half grass type. Well, there's James and John, Sons of Thunder. That's a pretty cool title. This could go very poorly. Make her spread out the energy a little, I guess. Is this the final 4? It is indeed, Beer Fox. Welcome on in. Okay, I'm gonna put Mewtwo out. Hey, Bree. Pomens. Pominova. Oh, I didn't want to. Well, whatever. I guess that's what I use. Actually, you know what? Oh, that is actually what I wanted. Wait, hold on. Oh, right. This does damage plus the energy, so the energy removal is... You know what? Nope, nope. How's the Cobblemon team? I have the Cobblemon team lined up. I just need to spend the time to level them up. The gym is ready. Could be Spring Breeze for Evan. That doesn't have quite the same ring to it, but Trainer fight. Yeah, but I've been busy building my church. Roared? I don't know what the roared is. Comma. Rota. Ah, that makes way more sense. Uh-oh, Dancing Embers. I love today's gospel. It's one of the moments that the Pharisees come to question Jesus, and Mark describes it as he let out a great sigh from his spirit. And it's like, yeah, we can sort of know what that is. And his response is basically they come up to question him, and his response is no, bye, and gets on a boat and sails away. And I love that, because not only is it there's the spiritual value of what he says, of saying, you know, sign of Jonah will be given, but also just the practical element that you don't have to show up to every fight you're invited to. This fight is not going well. We might have to rethink this. Unfortunately, this is a fight I do have to show up to. Why aren't Ash Wednesday and Good Friday considered holy days of obligation? Ah, great question. So it's kind of a weird liturgical thing as to why those are not holy days of obligation. Because for something to be a holy day of obligation, it has to be a solemnity. And by very definition, Good Friday cannot be a solemnity because there is no Mass and it's Good Friday. And Ash Wednesday, it does not actually even fall into the category of memorial versus feast versus solemnity. It's considered a special... It's like its own category. Basically, in order to make it a holy day of obligation, it has to be a solemnity, but if it's a solemnity, it can't be a day of fasting. Yeah, it does make like it's one of those things like once you learn like, and I was asked that question actually here in it was someone contacted Best of Halo asking that very same question, and I was like, huh, I don't know why. And then I dug into it and I found that out, and I was like, oh, that actually makes perfect sense. Do what else to put in? I guess we will still leave in execute and an executor. Oh, I'm glad that helped, Love. But yeah, it's yeah. What Ash Wednesday qualifies as is kind of its own weird thing. Hey, Catacombs, thank you for the lurk. Executor, I hardly bang. Yeah, welcome back, Brave Challenger. I thought he was going to introduce everyone again. I don't think that's what that word means, kid. Yeah, let's go. We're going to jamble. Actually, I don't think we're going to jamble right now because I could put a War Turtle onto that Squirtle I have. I'm saying a good job with the kids. They still treat it like a day of obligation. Well, that's good. You know, it's actually basically like the best attended day in the church calendar. Oh, yeah, Molstrous. That's crazy. It's popular. So is the end goal of the game like the mainline Pokemon where you have to beat each gym and reach the Elite Four? It's exactly like that. So we have our 8 badges, and here we are at the Elite Four, and bruh! Does it change in the sequel? I do not remember. I've watched Let's Plays of it, but I'm coming through a new small device. Well, there you go. How are you doing, Sub-Zero? I don't want to use that right now. Losing that Jamble was actually pretty hard. No! Come on, Professor Oak. Ah. Sad effect of Grandpa. Uh-oh. You're doing me a heckin' concern, K-Max. There we go. Now the Moltres can attack. Enjoying your day off? Hey, nice. Maybe don't make gambling decks? I've never lost a coin flip in my life. What do you mean that Moltres isn't weak to water? Hold on. It's a Firebird. How is it not weak to water? This is ridiculous, chat. What's extra ridiculous is that this Bulbasaur is gonna live. No! What do you mean you have multiple Moltres? Very important Bulbasaur. Well, she should have 3 of them. That's not how that works. It's a legendary Pokemon. There's only one in existence. Bold, taking out Moltres with a Bulbasaur. It will go down in history. Good to see you, Trekkie. But Trace is in the name. It doesn't have that many creams. You were like 30. Clearly you did not learn Spanish in grade school. You took Japanese. Ah, well. We are so going to lose. The music is really good. I just did that because I could. Well, it's also unfortunate that my self-imposed rule that I have to always have the Bulbasaur evolution light in my deck. Makes this very hard because the very first of the Elite Four is Fire type. I am going to reduce this to a 3-2-1 line, I think. Maybe we'll... Like, the Seal... I'm not doing that like that. Like, Seal's not great. Has 60 HP, which is nice. Aurora Beam, Ice Beam, especially because I do have DCEs in the deck, I think I can make work. Remove these Pokeballs in favor of some energy. Why is the Bulbasaur line required? Because when we started the game, we were asked, which deck would you like? The Bulbasaur one, the Squirtle one, or the Charmander one? And we chose the Bulbasaur one. So why would we ever not have the Bulbasaur in the deck? It's Bulbasaur and friends. Not Bulbasaur used to live here and we moved in. Look, I would go with Squirtle myself, but it was chat who voted. This is your fault, chat. You don't listen to us. What happened to compromise? Bill. Oh, and Kevin, the reader, has redeemed a candy spin. What fun! And now you can't see what's going on the screen. Anyway, it took 20 damage. This is your fault, Kevin. I want you to know that they have become a brick. Me also named Kevin. What did I do? You know what you did, you Kevin. I don't know why these are colored differently. They don't taste different. It's like bad. It's like bad hard candy with a licorice aftertaste. All that work for that energy, and it's gone. I don't want to evolve into War Turtle, because then I wouldn't be able to do the bite attack. But... oh. It's that licorice flavor that just keeps, like, sneaking in there. Also the pepper flavor. It's just, like, licorice and pepper, just bouncing back and forth. They're, like, sneaking in underneath a mediocre, What's the hard candy that's, like, a cylinder, comes in individual cellophane wraps? You know what I'm talking about. It tastes like a cheap knockoff of one of those. Warheads? No. Just like, they're clear, they're fruit flavored. Jolly Rancher! It tastes like a cheap Jolly Rancher. Oh, and there's pepper in the middle. Oh. Wait, this is a different Moltres. Chat, I'm going to do something risky. We're going to evolve Blastoise, and we're going to Professor Oak our hand away and hope that we get another water energy. How many of these legendary Pokemon are there? Too many. Okay, we got there. I'm seeing stars. Moltres isn't weak to anything. Weakness, nothing. And this is a Game Boy exclusive version. See the GB? It's just sour pepper. It's a flavor explosion. How hard can we make the final four? Yeah, but this is just one of them. We haven't seen the other three. It tastes like burnt rubber. So said nothing of speak to that. Right! What was I thinking? I should have the mythical nothing Pokemon. I've never lost a Jamble in my life. How could I just lose a Jamble? I don't think Missing No has a card, though. Energy removal of the Magmar with it, with the one energy removal. Besides, I've never lost a coin flip in my life. Hey, dear Hope. That attack is like Smokescreen, but worse. Pokemon TCG, not IRL, but also kind of IRL. Yeah, we finally won against Courtney. Let's go. I lost, but that's no surprise, seeing as how you've come this far. Your next opponent is waiting for you. Very good, Freven. Your second opponent is Steve. Excuse me, Thunder Steve. I, Thunder Steve, am your next opponent. Hey, do you want the legendary Pokemon cards? Then you must defeat me first. Is your deck ready for Evan? We can change it for each duel. What? I said no! Oh, prepare for the duel. That's stupid. Okay, so I don't think we'll want water type against the Thunder deck. Thunder, Thunder, Thunder. At the Sunday Dome. Wait. We're gonna go all in on grass type here. For this one. Is your deck ready? Legendary Zapdos deck. We're doing this. We're doing 3, 1, 2? What kind of order is this? Go and zap the extreme sun. Yeah. I can't believe I lost a coin flip. I'm giving up for taking up for Lent. Well, I do give up sweets. I know that sounds like a simple thing, but trust me, in this household, where there are fresh baked cookies every lunch and cakes made every day for dinner, it is actually something. That's a little harder to avoid. So, oh, that's one thing. Else. You have 2 songs, Melody, you mind? Thunder and Lightning. Boom, very frightening. Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia. It's an interesting mashup. Cookies and cakes, oh my. Hey, Infinite, yeah. And one of the sisters, her family owns a bakery, so she's very good at baking. It's very dangerous. That does include the Wheel of Pain. That will take a Lenten hiatus again. This Eevee's going to wreck us. I'm also just going to try and spend less time on my phone in general. Like just idly scrolling through social media while on the elevator or whatnot. A veggie Wheel of Doom, but that doesn't have the same effect. Like, I'm not a huge, like, crudité fan, but, like, you know, I would enjoy a raw carrot a lot more than random things from the wheel. Dehydrated veggies? I get freeze-dried veggies. Imagine Queen Dragons. Deleting Instagram has been a huge boost for your mental health this year. That's awesome. That's good to hear. Brussels sprouts and cabbage. Those are the same thing. Also, I like Brussels sprouts. Bitter melon. Ooh, that would work. evolve Venusaur right now, but we could do energy removal and that. What's most about the other cat? They're actually the same plant. They're just different cultivars. Probably use this. Get rid of some energy on this Zapdos. Pretty sure they're both vegan. They are both vegan. This is also true. Dragon fruit. I like dragon fruit. Looks cool. Actually, a fruit I miss is pawpaw. You get that in Ohio. Grew basically everywhere. Starfruit. Oh, regardless of expiration. That sounds dangerous. You're growing pawpaw? Let's go! I love pawpaw. It's sometimes known as the custard apple. It's this like really soft. It's this fruit with like this thick rind and these big seeds, and this like very custardy soft flesh on the inside. It's George Washington's favorite fruit, I believe. It is also so like there's the family of fruits that include things like mangoes, and various like tropical fruits like that. Pawpaw is like its weird North American cousin that somehow survived an ice age. Possums get to you before you can try them. Oh, you gotta have them. They're good. Yeah. And I didn't know what they were, but one of my priest brothers that I was living with in Ohio was like, oh yeah, I just went to this trail and they're like all over the ground, so I just picked them up and brought them home. It's like, Ed! Let's go. We beat Steve. You're the winner! You're the greatest! With that skill, I feel we can give you the legendary Pokemon cards. Very good, Frevin. Your next opponent is Jack. So he's Ice. I'm Jack, your third opponent. You shall not be able to defeat my splendid deck. Come, I shall prove it to you. Are you ready to attack? We're gonna just run this deck back. But that save point was there for no particular reason. Oh, he looks so chilly and so dastardly. He looks like Dr. Nigel Edward Farius's cousin. This is the Elite Four, Bree. Speaking with Papa for I'm surprised Jungbook hasn't been in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah? I wonder if there's a reason for that. I really don't have a great hand, but these are my only two Ivysaurs, so if I throw them away now, I can never evolve into Ivysaur or Venusaur. Here's my hot take. They should do a Rescuers Down Under. Not the Rescuers, the Rescuers Down Under in Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 2 did... Well, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 1 did in some ways with Atlantica. But 2, yeah, even more so with Pride Lands. Say both 1 and 2. No, I just want that silly lizard from 2. Treasure Planet, let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna oak here. Lady and the Tramp. I think Lady and the Tramp has a an attack coin from Union Cross Key. If I remember correctly. Just do a British world. Well, we do know that Britain is a fictional place. Yeah, I think you could do a Treasure Planet more set on the boat itself. More like how they did Pirates in 2. We don't need Brave? What do you have against the Scots? Brave isn't real. Okay, North Korea still using 19th century technology. I wish I could get a double colorless energy with that, but we're gonna win our way with coin flips. Yes! Let's go! Another DCE. That's pretty big, because each DCE is 2 more coin flips. This move is called I'd rather be lucky than good. Another DCE? Let's go! No, 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 no! I do have a switch. So, what is Bulbasaur's retreat cost? 1? Okay, maybe we'll do that. You guys see Song of the South in a theater. Wow. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. And we'll be going back to Kingdom Hearts when we beat this game. We'll be doing 0.2 final back cover / prologue or whatever it's called. Just gonna remove all that energy from that Lapras, because, like, this seal's about to go down. Actually, I kind of don't want to use Bill at this point, because I only have, like, 15 cards left in my deck. Ooh, Chansey, that could be a problem. Okay, I think we're going to retreat Bulbasaur here, put Executor back in. And big explosion, let's... 1! 2! 3! 4! 5! 6! 6 out of 12, a perfectly 50-50 split. Which is all we need to take down Chansey. We're gonna put more energy on Executor just in case. Four. No! We didn't do enough. Jack is cheating. See, sometimes all you have to do to win is just get all the coin flips. Okay, we literally just have to knock out this Lapras. We need 2 heads. 2 heads, that's it, and we win. No, that doesn't count. We need that to not be a heads. Find the person with the card control coin flips. Yeah. How could they do this to me? All that energy. Okay, Bulbasaur, just don't die. No! Well, actually, that's fine. Actually, hold on. Everything's fine. What am I thinking? I can guess to win Lapras back out. Cards left in deck, 10. I simply can't believe it. My splendid deck could lose. It's a mortifying thought, but it appears you are better than I. Very well. Now on to your final test. Spectacular dueling. I, Rod, will be your next opponent. This is your final duel. Show me what you're made of. Is your deck ready? Yeah, just hold on. I have no idea what's in his deck. Can you deck in Pokemon? Yes, and we have actually done it on the show. Dragonite deck. Okay. Bill. And that's it for now. Ow. I am going to Jamble here. I'd like to hold on to that double colorless energy, but we need something as backup. Like a Bulbasaur. And a Nidoran. Ooh, and we have a Nidorino already. That's pretty nice. And a DCE, so... Okay. Things are looking up. Time to panic. Deck Moose. Yeah, you really need the Moose to hold your deck together, so the cards don't go everywhere. Not the best explosion. What do you mean you have fire type? And that's going to do double damage because even though it's not a fire type attack, it's a fire type Pokemon. Come on! Boy, Dragonite. I am not doing well with the coin flips in this battle. Wait. Don't you have... Oh, when you put it into play. Okay. That's not a every turn Pokemon power. I think I can lose one grass energy here to... We'll get rid of that double colorless energy. I just spent a super energy removal to take care of one thing, but oh well. At least that means if the Charmander comes back out, it can't hurt us. I wish I had, potion, honestly. I'm going to gust this Charmander back out because it has the energy on it. So if we can take care of it, we just need 3 heads. 1, 2, 3! Alright. There we go. Threat neutralized. Magikarp? I'm gonna start putting some energy on this Nidorino. Because I don't think that this Executor is around for much longer. It's kind of pushing its luck. Wait, Magikarp's not supposed to know any real moves. It can learn Tackle. No, it can't. It only knows Splash. Apparently only I know is Splash. I'm going to lose my Executor to a Magikarp. It's level 8, K-Man. You can't see that. It's level 8. Splash, tackle, and... No. What is this with this? It can learn... Tackle nonsense. It's never been able to know Tackle. Okay, this thing is impossible to defeat. There's an episode of Flashback where Ash and Gary are fighting over something. Gary ends up coming out on top because he doesn't. He knows this and Ash doesn't. It's a weirdly specific thing. Magikarp is no joke. Magikarp is the definition of a joke. After this, we still also have to fight our rival, who we never actually beat. I mean, I just need to horn drill twice, and I'm fine. Okay, we win. Like, unless he has some cheating card. You won the duel with Rod! Splash attack, first hit, times 40 billion, equals Apocalypse. But where's that 40 million? What? What on earth? Donnie? Even I, Rod, have been defeated. Wonderful. This is wonderful. Congratulations, Freven. You have proven yourself worthy enough to inherit the legendary Pokemon cards, except... We have a problem. There is another who has defeated us. You must duel with him. Well, if he won already... Like, if Ronald already dueled you and won, shouldn't he have the legendary cards? Like, he's won the contest. Yeah, that's right. It's me, Ronald. I have already inherited the legendary Pokemon cards. Thank you. No, Ronald, that cannot be allowed. He, too, has earned the right to inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. Ronald, Freven, you two must duel to determine who will inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. So say the rules. Can I see these rules? Like, I feel like there's some fine print here. All right, Rad. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have time manipulation powers in Pokemon. Is your deck ready, Freven? Let's begin this ultimate duel. I was here first. The legendary Pokemon cards belong to me. I'll make it all too clear to you, Freven. Legendary Ronald's deck. Hey, you made these cards yourself. Do I have a legendary deck? We'll find out. I feel like if I beat Ronald, yes. Thinning out the deck, thinning out the deck. I've done a lot on turn 1. Okay, so I have both my executors. You know what? I came here to flip coins, so... Saying Freven? No. Freven. No, I'm not a Dune character. He who rules the spice, he who rules Kamchatka. Wait. I'm actually gonna Gust of Wind this Eevee into play. And hope that I can one-shot it with my big explosion. That way it doesn't evolve into Flareon. We did it. Bill? Stuff to take care of Kangaskhan. Wow, 2 of my Bills were prized? That's wild. What? He plays Bill? That lets him draw 2 cards. Why, that's a Bill of Greed. I summon Bill in attack position. You fool, you've activated my Bill card. Where does he get a Moltres? This feels like cheating. You forfeit. I'm wondering if I should Gust of Wind out like this one of these Dratini's or this Moltres and try and just take it out now before we can start doing Dive Bomb. I'm gonna grab one of these Dratini's so I can take them out easily and quickly. Interesting play to put the giant chicken out. Wow. 33% success rate on a 50-50 chance. No, I don't know the definition of hubris. Whatever makes you ask that question. All my energy on one Pokemon? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Please no, please no, please no, please no, no! Jerk. However, I think I can make this work just fine, because I'll just switch to Venusaur, use his Pokemon power. And then just Solar Beam. Okay. One energy removed. Nice switch to your Articuno. I mean, if we just keep doing Solar Beam and he keeps moving his Pokemon around, eventually he'll run out of Pokemon with health. So, like that. You won the duel with Ronald! Oh, how can I lose? I'm sorry, but the legendary Pokemon cards have chosen Fremen! The legendary Pokemon cards vanished from Ronald's deck. No, my legendary Pokemon cards. No. I'm concerned that they could teleport. Congratulations, Freven. You are a card master worthy of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards. The legendary Pokemon cards recognize you as a true master. Now go through the Hall of Honor to receive the legendary cards. Why does that one person not have a color? Game Boy. We had this technology the whole time? The 4 legendary Pokemon cards float glowing in the air. Yeah, legendary card Moltres. Look at that chicken. Articuno. And Zapdos. We didn't actually ever see Zapdos in the one guy's deck. It just never showed up. I think this was it was sold as Game Boy Color, but it was backwards compatible. So his hair's just gray. So I don't know what this one does. Peal of Thunder. When it comes into play during your turn, not during setup, does 30 damage to a Pokemon other than Zapdos. Is it random? Interesting. Wait, that could also mean your own, though. That's a bad card. Oh, also Dragonite, because we didn't know how to make a 4th. This is the one that heals when it enters. The legendary Pokemon cards speak to you. You who have inherited us, great card master. Our master must not forget, inheriting us does not make you a Pokemon card master. A true Pokemon card master is one who has the skill to use the abilities of different cards and the courage to duel powerful opponents. And most of all, the ability to love the Pokemon trading card game, no matter what, win or lose. A new journey has just begun. Pokemon trading cards game staff. Woo, we did it! Let's go. Yeah, so the sequel, it has kind of like a Team Rocket analog show up and like steal everyone's cards, and you have to go fight them and like bring cards back to people and recruit them to your cause. GBA gives extra unlocks. Oh, that's right. Yeah, or towards the end. It was towards the end of the production cycle. Still hold out hope. I don't know how you have that hope, but good on you. Yeah, but look at everyone dance. As a kid, I was convinced that the Scyther booster packs were better. They just had better luck. Was I right? No. Imakuni dancing there in the corner. You did finally get Mother of One, this is true. Special appearances by Imakuni? Oh yeah, Wizards of the Coast was involved in this because they were the original printers of the Pokemon trading card game. GG indeed. There's some great tunes in this. Oh, I forgot this was a Hudson Soft game. Man, Hudson Soft has just made some real bangers throughout their history. Yes, I would like to continue so that I have those Pokemon cards. Anyway, we will be taking our commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to be switching over to some Kingdom Hearts. So don't go anywhere. But do get a chance to get up, stretch your legs, get a drink of water, do what you need to do, and we will be right back.